Hi, I'm Battalion Chief Keith Gall with the Frisco Fire Department. Does it feel a little cold outside? Well, it does to me. Well, let me tell you, you may be experiencing some things that most homeowners experience, and that is leaks and faucets and breaking of the pipes. So, I'm going to give you a few helpful tips this season when it's really cold that can help you with some leaks in your faucets and your pipes. So let's start here at the kitchen sink. I'm going to show you exactly where you need to go if you have a leak in your sink. So down here you'll notice you have two water valves, a hot water valve and a cold water valve. So if your sink is leaking, then you can go ahead and try to shut off these valves and see if that solves the problem. We'll turn it and then get to the hot water valve and turn it. Now if turning off these valves fixed your leak at your sink, then good. If it didn't, then we're going to have to move on to step 2. Now let's move on to the toilet, and I can show you how to shut off the water if you have a leak at your toilet. Now if your toilet is leaking, you can shut off the valve to your toilet. The valve is down here, right next to your toilet. You'll do a nice little turn, shut it off all the way, and then you want to make sure that you have all the water out of the holding tank. So we'll go ahead and give it a little flush, and that'll drain all the water out of the holding tank here so that you won't have any more leaks. But if you still have a leak at your toilet, again, then we have to move on to step 2. If you weren't able to shut off your valves inside the house to cut off the leak, then you have to go to step 2, which is the valve that goes into your house from the street. So you can see over here, we have the valve box that goes from the street into the house so that you can turn off the water there. Now this valve box may be covered by some landscaping or some mulch because it's usually about 2 to 3 feet off of your house. But it's typically a rectangular box here in Frisco. All you need to do is open up the box, look inside for the valves, and turn the valves off. That is the end of step 2. I hope that by shutting off the water at the valve to your house alleviated some leaks inside of there. But if you needed extra help, you can always call 972-292-5800 for Public Works. And if you're having major issues like sheetrock is falling down or you're stepping into 1 to 2 inches of water, you can always call 911 for the Frisco Fire Department. There's also extra information on friscotexas.gov. As always, stay safe out there during this extreme weather. I'm Battalion Chief Keith Gall with the Frisco Fire Department. Thanks for watching.